Welcome back to Vanguard Motor Sales. This is a Factory 5 Daytona Coupe with a 302 under the hood, and she is sweet. Love the dark green, Carol's signature there on the stripe, the old number 8 on the meatball. Get this baby out and run. Now these cars back in the day won a ton of races. They did a beautiful job designing this car. It has got some giddy up and go. These guys flew around in these babies, won all those races, made Carol Shelby famous. It's got the GT40 style wheels on it. Now those are not true knockoffs. Those knockoffs come off and reveal some lug nuts underneath. Got great looking side pipes there. Of course, we got the number 8 on the door too. Looking sweet. Now this does have the windows installed on it. These come off too if you want to take them off. Just these bolts come out real easy. It's got the race seats, the race seat belts. And this thing is a blast to drive. One of my funnest cars to drive. I like Cobras, but these Daytonas are so cool. And one of the coolest things about them is you got people following you around asking you, what is that car? Nobody knows what these things are. Very, very few people. Then we got an honor of Carol Shelby sticker there. That's really cool. This back glass pops up, and this is cool because a lot of these are not glass. This one is glass. A lot of them are plexi. You can see in there everything's nice and clean. Now if you wanted to drive this out to play golf or take it to a car show or whatever, there's plenty of storage back here. Actually, we had one the other day. We had a black one that I took to the grocery store up at home. Then of course, when I came out of the grocery store, there's about 50 people standing around the car. Took me 3 hours to get out of there after I got done talking to all those people. Now at Vanguard Motor Sales, we don't do any consignment whatsoever. That means we own this Daytona Coupe, so you know we did our homework before we picked it up. The first thing that happens to every vehicle here at Vanguard is they go up on the lift so we can check out the bottom side and we can film the bottom side so we can show you exactly what your dream's gonna look like when we park it in your driveway. Now you're catching us on YouTube right now, and if you want to see about 100 pictures of this car, go to our website at vanguardmotorsales.com. So make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel and hit that little bell button so you get a notification every time we get a new car in. Let's go for a ride in a Daytona. Let's go win some races. I tell you what, this was an engineering marvel back when these babies were built. What a sweet ride. And I love driving them. Everybody you see loves them. Nobody knows what they are. Handles like it's on rails, fast as grease lightning. Very, very cool car here. Now at Vanguard Motor Sales, we are shipping experts, so we can ship this Daytona Coupe anywhere in the world. You just give us a call at 248-974-9513. Now if you don't think you fit in one, I'm about 6 foot tall and weigh about 250. I fit in here just fine. And it is a blast to drive, guys. This is like a dream come true. Look down here on the dash. Very cool. The previous owners labeled everything. Super cool. All the gauges you need here. And, oh, I forgot to tell you, we got the air conditioning on in this race car. This is a race air conditioning, baby. Now we're very close to the airport here in Detroit, so if you'd like to come visit us, we'd love to have you. If you want to send an inspector, we'll treat the inspector just like we treat you. Make a little noise here. Oh man, that feels good. Now we're gonna put this baby up in the air like we do every vehicle here at Vanguard. At Vanguard, everything goes in the air so you can see what's going on the bottom. We're gonna do that right now. And don't forget to make sure you leave us comments on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit the little bell button so you get a notification every time we get something new in. We're gonna go in the air with this one right now. All right, we're underneath the Daytona now. It's got a Ford 8.8 rear end in it, 373 gear, and of course it's Posi. Look at all this bracing, and this frame is amazing. All the welds look great. The paintwork under here looks great. The coilovers are holding it up. Everything, the aluminum housing's looking sweet. You can see the floorboards are all nicely treated. Now these are all aluminum, and then they've got a coating on them also to keep down on the sound. We got a Tremec 5-speed trans here, explosion-proof bell housing, a cable clutch, and of course the 302 power up front. Right up here, the headers, that's where the music's coming out. I mean, everything under here is nice and clean. See, it's just clean as a whistle under here. Rack and pinion steering. Of course, it's got big brakes on it. Those are disc brakes up front. I forgot to look at the back. Yeah, they're disc brakes out back also. Everything under here is nice and slick and clean. The nose is in great shape. We got just a couple tiny little scratches on the nose. Nothing you're gonna see unless you're a mouse about that tall, because that's about how far it is off the ground. Now we've got the GT40 style wheels. Now these have got a set screw in them. You take that set screw off, spin these off, then there's nuts underneath here. These are Cooper Cobras here, and we got two 3560 15s. And here's these beautiful side pipes. That's where the music's coming out right there. We got dual music coming out here. We got two of them. Isn't that cool? Out back here, two 9550 15s. And again, these work the same way. There is a set screw. You got to get that set screw out. Spin those off, then there's nuts under there. Let's get under the hood. All right, under the hood here, we've got 302 power. It's got a Ford intake on it. I can see the Ford stamp right here. Of course, big old Holley 4-barrel sitting on top there. It does have air conditioning. It does have a stock appearing distributor in it. That alternator's all polished up. The valve covers, the air cleaner, everything's polished up. We got the reservoirs here for the brakes. I mean, everything about this thing is just beautiful under the hood. Get up here to the suspension. You can see that the upper control arm is fully adjustable on the top and the front and the back. Steering gear, it is manual rack and pinion steering. We do have an electric fan on that big aluminum radiator. Everything under the hood here is nice and clean also, guys. She's ready to rock and roll. Take this thing to the car show, the racetrack, or just take it for ice cream. I took mine up to the grocery store to get groceries. Give us a call at 248-974-9513 and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this dream in your driveway.